Hello, welcome to this podcast. My name is Beatrice Marse and I am a singer-songwriter from France. If you've been following me, you know what the deal is. Basically, I couldn't use my computer anymore, and I thought that, and I remember that I've made a podcast called Game Over. So today, the great news and the good news is that I actually repaired my computer. It was some DIY job. Uh, Actually, the laptop was faulty, but the thing is, I thought it was a fan. I was kind of right. What I didn't realize that basically the fan wasn't working anymore because the air evacuation, the vent itself was blocked with dust. So actually, I had to open the laptop and clean the fan, clean the fan, remove the fan, clean it, clean the area. It was a bit. It was very very dusty, and also the vent. And basically, the thing is working. So as usual, and you can still maybe on this recording you can hear the fan working because beforehand it was very very noisy. When I put it back, it was still noisy, but now it's kind of less noisy, but I would say noisy as usual. So, I'm happy. I'm back, and yes, I could retrieve the file. So basically, there was nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with the laptop except for the fan and the obstruction. So I've got the files. Number 7 is still there with me and with us, I would say. And I've already, well, I could retrieve the files, the four, well, actually the tracks for number 8 that I've already worked on. And actually, I'm actually very happy to say that I can record again. And basically, last week I was working on number 5, which is I'm very pleased with. And I have to say, Samar, it was a blessing in disguise because I was again against the wall with numbers, with number 8, finishing number 7. I felt like I was against the wall again, and then basically I spent a month without the laptop, with all the problems that are surrounding the matter. Basically, because I'm not only using my laptop for recording, I'm also using for other business purposes. So I couldn't do much, and a smartphone is good, but it's not enough. To a certain extent, so I'm very pleased to have my laptop back. So that's all I can say. So thinking about it, well, going through the chasm, I was thinking that maybe that maybe I will release number 7 in December like I did for number 6. Um, why? It's purely a budget thingy. So I reckon that number in December something might happen to me. That might happen. Yes, might happen. Well, yes, to me actually, and I might be able to reach number 7. Number 7. So it's going to be somehow it's going to be a double present to you and also a present to me because it was so hard for me to try to actually release the album. And basically, it's not so hard because everyone wasn't working anymore. It's so hard because basically, uh, I'm talking about the Euro signs sort of thing, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm thinking that I might be able by the end of this year be able to reach number 7, which is going to be good because the other day I was listening. Well, the thing is, what I missed the most, yes, from that my laptop failure is the fact that I couldn't listen to my music because I do not listen to my music on the streaming platform, even though I could, but I don't want to mess up the stats, so I usually listen to my music on my laptop. So I couldn't listen to me, and I like to listen to some of my songs, not all of them, but some of them, the one that I really like. And I have to say that the top one has still to be the writing on the wall. It's number 5. It's the album called Unleash the Pen, And I think on number 8, the very first song of number 8 that you haven't listened to yet, at the time of recording, I think it might be dethroning the writing on the wall, but I really like that track, the writing on the wall. I just love it. Yeah, it's just because of the drums. That's all. Just like it. Yeah, yeah. I really like this track. So I'm glad that I'm able to listen to me again and listen to my music and realize that I realized that I was pleased with Done and Dusted with the first of number 8. When I listened to it again, I realized there was some mistake, and then went back to actually look at the track and realize that I didn't notice it when I actually did the final mix, that the kick was on the left side and it was meant to be in the middle, if you understand what I'm saying. So I just corrected the trouble with and I didn't like the shaker anymore. So that's it. That's done. That's done. Done and dusted. So what's happening right now? So I'm back. I'm kind of started to record again. I'm thinking, because I went as far as to actually DIY a modular rack for one of my first modules. So it's not a module that I've actually bought. It's a module. It's a module that I bought from Behringer thanks to Amazon coupons. That's what I can say. It's so for the one who actually know about the stuff. It's actually the multiples from Behringer. You know, the new modular thingy they sold in right now. So, and the reason why I bought the multiples is because I was thinking of buying some cables, and a cable was either a stackable cable or a split cable that I saw on Amazon. And then I realized, when I went back through when I went back to see the new products from Behringer, and basically the multiples one was the only one that was really selling on Amazon. So, and I realized what he was doing. Went back to YouTube to see what he was really doing, and said to myself, well, it's not worth buying the cables. I might as well buy one and see how I can deal with it. I can work with it. And I expect to actually do a 40404 usage of a module even in the following weeks. I'm waiting for some other cable. And I'm thinking, yeah, I might as well buy one. And if I'm pleased with that one that I will run through in the following weeks, I think I might buy some more, because it's useful. It's very useful for the CV part of things, splitting the CV signals and also the audio signals. But I understand that the audio signal is a bit like, it's between two legs, if you understand what I'm saying. It's not that good, but it doesn't matter. It's really important for me for the CV signals, because if I actually work with several modules, I don't have to have several keyboards or whatever, several controllers. So if I can have one to actually with work with everything else, so it would be nice for me, if you understand what I'm saying. So this is like some talk for the connoisseur, people who know about the stuff. I'm just a beginner. I'm planning to actually do the DIY part that I was thinking that I was going to do this year. So I'm thinking that maybe in the next following, before the end of this year, maybe I will go back to the DIY part. So I sorted the soldering iron thingy, found the tips and everything. So I should be kind of okay. And basically, I know already that I need to actually buy some parts, because some of them are, I was going to say very vulgar, but I have some of the parts, so I need to actually replace them. So I'm going to try to see if if I can actually get them in. So the good thing is I'm back. And actually, as I say, it was a blessing in disguise, because it allowed me to think again about the music. It allowed me to think of how I wanted to do things, what I was really willing to do to go ahead, and yeah, so it was it was a nice time to reflect somewhere. So I'm kind of pleased. Yeah, I have to say I'm pleased with it. So because I make some choices, and I really make some decisions as well. So I think it's gonna be a little bit better. And basically, I'm getting more and more peaceful with all the process, which is good because beforehand, going into the confinement in France, because quarantine in France. In France, we say confinement, but it's quarantine for you, English people, English speaking people, excuse me. So yeah, I was kind of stressed up with everything, and then now I realize that I'm just I'm at ease, in peace, and clearly with what happened last week with me recording my very first tracks, my very first track. Since it's been a long while, basically I realized that I finished number 4 in May. So yeah, it's been some time. Knowing that beforehand, I usually the first 6 albums I usually, and I think number 7 is still the case with number 7. I came up with the albums within a 3 month kind of period, so it's number 8 is going to be different, clearly different. So I'm not sure if I'm going to finish number 8 like I've finished the 7, the first 7 album, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to go straight into the modular synthesis. And talking about modular synthesis, I was thinking that somehow my music could be a nightmare for a real pro, because I like latency. I like the cracking sound when actually recording my tracks. I like the things. I like all the disgusting sound that sound engineers, producers are basically doing everything they can to remove them. And I know if you've got some plugins that you can use, then you can remove the sounds. Actually, I like to have those sounds on my recordings. I really like them. So, and when I was listening to some of the tracks, I was thinking, it could be a nightmare for someone who is a real pro and a purist. But basically, I'm not here to do a perfect thingy. I'm just that's what I realize more and more. I'm just really there to enjoy myself making some music. So, and I like modular synthesis. So, of course, I'm not gonna polish the songs, because I don't like lifeless songs. That's the problem with real pro work, is that the songs have no soul. They like lifeless. They like, it's just like, and this is something I don't really like. And I remember like few years ago, someone was listening to my track, and he said to me, "Well, I like your songs because it reflects you, but you kind of feel life when you're listening to you've been on the tracks. You know that you there. It's not like, if you understand what I'm saying." So this is not something I've done on purpose, but the thing is, I don't want to do something which is it's just yeah. And I have to say, that's the reason why I don't listen to that much songs anymore. I mean, that many new songs anymore, because to me they overworked, and I don't like it. It's just, apart from the style of music, apart from the lyrics, some of them are really disgusting and nonsensical, I have to say. But the thing is so like over processed that it's just lifeless. And I don't like that. So my music is not lifeless. If you're listening to it, for some of you, they might be full of mistakes, but I don't care, because I like them. And as I said to you, I realized that the other day when I was listening to the music. I like those crappy sounds that you can't find on any recordings nowadays. I like listening to the sound of my fingers on the guitar neck or the bass necks. I like hearing those latencies. I like hearing those silly delay reverbs and whatever, and I thrive on it. And the more there is to it, and the better it is for me, and the happier I get. So let it be known. That's what I can say. So that's it. I'm back. Happy to be able to do some podcast again. Properly do the podcast, because the way I was doing it while the computer wasn't working was more work and more stressful to me than what I'm doing now. So I'm very glad that I'm back on track and I can do the things I was used to do. So this is my very first podcast after this. Well, it's been a month. Basically, when I worked it out, my laptop went down on mid-August, and something like that, and basically it took me well over a month to actually sort it out, because some fancy stuff, basically. How artists are, basically, when it comes to money. So that was the reason why. But I'm not defeated still, and everything's around me saying that I should be defeated, is showing me that I should be defeated, but somehow, I don't know, somehow I'm not defeated just yet. So that's it for me. I'm gonna stop to ramble, and I hope that if you have not subscribed, that you will subscribe to this podcast. As usual, I'm actually recording this podcast on video, so video will be on my YouTube channel called Beatrice Marse, and I hope you will come to listen to me again. So you hear from me next time. Till then, take care. Bye. You've been listening to Beatrice Marse.